Hello everyone, today I have a Udyr jungle replay commentary. So, if you play Udyr and you're kind of stuck, this one's for you, alright? This is how you should play Udyr. So, a little introduction about this game. I picked Udyr to more specifically counter Evelynn, alright? Evelynn early game, they like to invade you, right? And Udyr doesn't get invaded, and Udyr actually screws over Evelynn pretty hard. So that's why I decided to play Udyr this game. Most of the time, I would definitely not play Udyr. Not because I don't like playing Udyr, it's just I think that Udyr is too easy. Alright, so essentially the playstyle that you want to have with Udyr, especially when you're playing Tiger Stance, alright? Once again, Tiger Stance is the counter to Evelynn, okay? Not Phoenix Stance. Don't play Phoenix Stance if you want to counter Evelynn, because Tiger Stance gives you that early game damage that you can deal with Evelynn invades. Anyways, so the playstyle that you want to have with Udyr is essentially pretty much like Tryndamere. You just run around, you push lanes, right? And then once you make the lanes pushed up, you farm the enemy jungle. And if they send like 3 or more people to come and stop you, they can't chase after you because you just run away like a little bitch. So that's the mentality that you need to have with Udyr. Over here I take W level 2. So you see, I'm like full HP, don't even need to use any potions. That is what makes Udyr, Tiger Stance Udyr so strong, is that, you know, you take no damage from clearing. The downside of Tiger Stance Udyr is that you need to spam your spells, and because of that, you run out of mana really quickly. So blue buff is really important on Udyr. Of course, red buff is also important on Udyr because you need to run people down. So if you're slowing them, it works better. But blue buff is more important on Udyr than red buff. Just saying. Now over here is clearing. I'm almost level 4. I almost have my bear stance. You see that? I'm almost level 4. So that's why I'm invading this Evelynn, right? And obviously I catch her low. And over here, I'm not sure what my Yasuo was thinking, so it's whatever. Over here, tower dive this Evelynn. Once again, this is how you play Tiger Stance Udyr, alright? Like, don't be a dumbass and waste your bear stance stun. Alright? Obviously you approach them with W so you can tank. Hit them with the Tiger Stance. And then once they flash, now use your bear stance, catch up to them, and you kill them. And then bear stuns when you're running away so you take more damage. Alright? That is how you should play Udyr. Don't use your gap closer, which is your bear stance in this case, first going in, alright? Use it when the enemy uses their escape spells, and essentially, in Evelynn's case, it's her flash. Alright? So that is the correct way of approaching that play right there. And over here, I go back. I get attack speed, because Tiger Stance Udyr is really strong with attack speed. Reason is because you're building AD, so you have lifesteal with your turtle stance, right? So the more attack speed you have, the more attacks are gonna get in. And you already have free attack damage from Tiger Stance, and with the lifesteal, you're just gonna lifesteal for so much. You see, I did that camp and I'm full HP. Didn't even need to use a potion yet. Over here, my Yasuo is playing really aggressively, so I'm just staying topside to provide pressure from my Yasuo. See that, guys? I don't necessarily have to gank for this Yasuo. I don't have to gank this Maokai to affect this lane, okay? I can do what I like to call indirect pressure. Applying indirect pressure, which is essentially staying topside, like farming Evelynn's topside jungle. So if Evelynn does want to gank this Yasuo, she has to go through me first. So indirectly, I'm affecting Yasuo's lane because I'm not allowing Evelynn to gank for Yasuo. Right? So because Yasuo doesn't need to worry about getting ganked, he can play aggressively and solo kill this Maokai. Okay? So that is one way of indirectly affecting a lane without ganking. You can still be farming, right? But you're just there to provide support, like mental support, map pressure, essentially. Over here, I do Evelynn's camp, leave one, and then leave. Over here, Yasuo wants to gank mid, and it didn't work out, so it's whatever. I'm just walking over here, just saying what's up, drop a word at her red buff, because I know that Evelynn's red buff is coming up soon. How do I know that? Look at that, guys. My blue buff is coming up soon. Alright? It's around 7 minutes. Plus, I know that Evelynn started bottom side. Remember? I went top side at around level 4, and she was right there. What does that mean? That means that she started bottom side and worked herself upwards. So I know that her red buff is coming up soon. That's why I drop a word. Alright? Once again, this is indirectly helping my bottom lane because they don't need to worry about getting ganked. You see? They can play really aggressively, like this far up, without having any words, right? And they don't have to worry about getting ganked. Why? I got them covered, alright? So, in a sense, you don't have to gank lanes to apply pressure to affect how your lanes play out. This is especially important when you're playing junglers that are really weak early game, like for example Tryndamere jungle, like Twitch jungle, and in a sense Udyr jungle. Like Udyr jungle, I mean, he's not the weakest early game, but he's not the strongest, definitely. Like compared to Hecarim, compared to Lee Sin, compared to Elise, who have like so many gap closers, hard CC, and things like that. Like those junglers are much better gankers early game, right? However, Udyr, what you can do is, because you have a strong 1v1, you can do shit like this, invade the enemy jungle, applying pressure on the enemy jungle, so indirectly you're affecting your lanes because they don't have to worry about getting ganked. So they can play really aggressively and things like that, alright? So this is especially important when I'm talking about controlling your enemy jungler, alright? This is the concept. Okay, so over here, I come back here. My blue buff is coming up soon, so I'm staying bottom side. And after I do my blue buff, I might gank bottom, I might not, depending on the situation. Okay, so I use one potion here because I'm kind of low on mana, so I can't really spam turtle. And you see, I see Evelynn doing this. And look at that, guys. We can see that Evelynn was ridiculously low. What does that mean? That means that my bottom lane doesn't need to worry about Evelynn, because for sure Evelynn is not going to gank, because she's like half HP. You see that? Half HP. So she's not going to gank with half HP, right? Plus, guys, look at that. I'm level 6. Evelynn is still level 4, alright? This gives me information on that, and I know that I'm much stronger than this Evelynn, so I can essentially just invade her. And I was trying to find her over here. I thought she was doing her golems, but she's not there. And yeah, so what ended up happening is I just wasted my time. But you know, I get a free camp for my trouble. But still, guys, look at this. I'm applying pressure, right? So you see that Evelynn has no choice but to go on the top side of the map. And because of that, my bottom lane does not have to worry about getting ganked. Alright? They don't even need to have a word to know that, hey, they're not going to get ganked. This is why I always stress, alright? Pink words, vision words, whatever words that you want. Like, they give you a false sense of security, especially against champions like Evelynn, alright? So that's why the best way is to apply pressure like this. Okay? You can do the same thing if you're playing, like, Tryndamere jungle. If you're winning, and if you're strong enough, Tryndamere jungle, and you can kill the enemy jungler 1v1, then definitely invade them and ward for your laners, right? Ward the enemy jungle, so you make sure that, you know, Evelynn can't get ganks in, things like that. Over here, I see that Maokai is bottom, so I immediately invade the enemy topside jungle, alright? Even if I don't get anything, it's fine. Why is that? Because now my Yasuo knows that, hey, Evelynn can't gank me, even though Evelynn's like right there. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's whatever. You get the idea, alright? I see that enemy is bottom side. Immediately go into Evelynn's jungle, top side. Okay. So over here, once again, guys, over here, you have to think about like what can this Zed do to run away, alright? He can dash over the wall. And what do? I walk this way. You see that? So he has no way to run, but over here, alright? I'm cutting down his routes of escapes. Once again, guys, thinking how the enemy team can run away and how you can counteract that, alright? And over here I go, come, and just stun him, and then he's just dead. After that we kill the enemy mid laner, and we know that the enemy bottom lane went back, and we know that Evelynn was just topside, right? Because hey, she just killed Yasuo. I mean, Yasuo just killed Evelynn topside, and then Maokai killed Yasuo, so we know that Evelynn is respawning right now. And then we get a free dragon. Enemy mid lane is gone. Enemy bottom lane just came back. Evelynn's in nowhere close, so we can just get a free. Over here, I'm kind of low on mana, so that's unfortunate. No point in chasing after them. Just gonna keep farming. So let's see, Bloodrazor. Bloodrazor is really strong on Tiger Sans Udyr. More specifically, it allows you to do shit like soloing dragon and like power farming without worrying about sustain. Because Bloodrazor is just that strong on Udyr. Tiger Sans Udyr, alright? Over here, I come back with a TM mod for that wave clear. Get my blue buff, so I don't need to worry about mana. And then I'm just gonna start. Look at that, guys. 12 minutes. 12 minutes in, alright? I get my wave clear, I get my blue buff, so I don't have to worry about running out of mana. And look what I do, alright? Completely disregard my own jungle. I just start pushing lanes. Look at that, I come mid. I push that out of the lane. I farm the whole fucking wave. I start hitting on the tower. Applying map pressure, guys. Evelynn comes, I just fuck her. Once again, how do I play this out? Look at this, guys. I do not use my gap closer, which is my bear stance, straight away. Okay? Never do that. Never, ever, 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 ever. Think of how Evelynn can run away from you. The only way for her to run away from me, in this case, is for her to use her W. Alright? So, what I need to do is, I need to hold on to my bear stance until Evelynn uses her escape. And let's see what happens. I just hit her. She wants to run away. Or, I mean, she didn't try to run away, but you get the idea, okay? Then I can chase her down with my bear stance, I stun her, and kill her afterwards. That is how you should play Udyr. Alright? So here, disrespecting the Zed. Just, you know, whatever. Now I go get this blue buff. I mean red buff. Look at my HP, guys. Like, back to full HP already. This is the power of maxing Turtle Stance second, and the power of Tiger Stance Udyr. Just have so much sustain. And over here, I'm too slow because I don't have boots. I didn't have enough for boots, so no point in chasing after this Jinx. Over here, I was waiting for this Evelynn to face check me, but then fucking Maokai shows up, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna kill these kids. And I force out both of their flashes, and then Caitlyn comes, and then Caitlyn just gets wrecked. And now I'm like 1v4ing right now, so it's whatever. But you guys get the idea, alright? The only time I'm farming is when I go get my blue buff, and when I get the Evelynn red buff. Only time when I'm farming the jungle. Over here, the same idea. I come out, I get my own red buff, and look what I do. Okay, I do this camp because it's on my way to mid lane. Then look what I do. I see that Evelynn's topside. I immediately go into her jungle because I know that her blue buff is up. I ward it, get some mana back, do this because I'm already here. And then immediately, I'm invading this Evelynn. Kill her. Over here, I was kind of greedy. I could have ran away from the Zed because okay, this is how this played out, alright? So I killed Evelynn. Then Zed ultis me, I stun him immediately, and then I can just press Turtle Stance, Ghost, and then just run away. Literally, all I needed to do. I even dodged his shurikens. He flashes after me. I could have ghosted, and I could have just ran away. However, I knew that I could kill the Zed, but I didn't expect Maokai to show up. So that's what happened. I got a little greedy. I thought that I could kill the Zed, but obviously Maokai was there, which was kind of unfortunate. But you get the idea, alright? I could have run away. I got a little greedy. That was my fault. So it is what it is. No, my blue buff's coming up. I get back up. Run to my blue buff. Over here, I got Merc for us because they got Maokai, right? And now I'm working towards my Triforce. And over here, once again, just disrespecting them. Take Evelynn's jungle. Take Evelynn's red buff. Over here is a really bad team fight, but you know, we're just so fed that it doesn't matter. And after that, just kill tower, and then work on the next mid tower. Over here, I thought that my team has it because, hey, look at that, it's fucking 3v1, okay? I thought that my team had it, so I was going to Evelynn's jungle and farming her jungle and work my way topside. That's what I was doing, but apparently my team pussied out and they couldn't get the tower. It's kind of unfortunate. However, I come top lane, I get all the free farm, I go back. Gonna get a Sheen. And working towards my Phage. So I'm going for Triforce. Triforce is really good on Tiger Sans Udyr because it gives you that burst damage, it gives you that chasing potential, that movement speed, and that cooldown. And that mana from the Sheen, so it's really, really strong. Right, once again, come out, get my red buff, get my buffs. Now I'll come over here for some free kills. Boom. And then kill his Jinx, kill his Tahm Kench. And now like they're all so fucking dead, we can't just get Baron for free. But Yasuo doesn't want to come, so it's whatever, I just push out mid. And then Yasuo's done chasing, now we go and get Baron. You see guys, it's not hard at all. Efficient pathing, see that? Now I'm the highest level in the game. Alright? I have Blood Razor, so I have sustained damage. DPS, alright? So I can do this Baron ridiculously fast. Now look at that, I have sustain with Turtle Stance, I'm back to full HP again. The only problem is I don't have mana, so that's why, like, blue buff is so important on Udyr. So you can spam spells. Now just go back, reset, get my Triforce. Now I'm like fucking Super Saiyan at this point. I have 30% CDR because I'm running 10% CDR, scaling CDR. Got 20% from Triforce, Blood Razor, and then I get this thing which allows me to run even fucking faster, right? Now, my team's fighting top, so I just come, I join the fight. Like, what up bitches? Normally, you wouldn't team fight on Udyr because Udyr is not a great team fighter. However, in this game, I'm just like so fed that, you know, I can just do whatever the fuck I want. And we just kill them because we're just that fed. And then we just get free inhibitor, just like that. Normally, if I wasn't fed, I would probably be pushing bottom this whole time and just ignoring my team. Look at that, guys. Like, I walked through fucking 2 towers and I'm still full HP. That's the beauty of maxing Turtle Stance second. Alright, so Maokai shows up and then I just fucking bail because Maokai is broken. But it's what it is. Over here is disrespecting these guys and I end up paying for the price because I end up dying, but yeah. Yeah, I just ended up dying, which is unfortunate. Because I was disrespecting the enemy team too much. Which kinda sucks. Okay, so Yasuo fucking fails his tower dive. And that random TP. But yeah, so now I got Z-Drop Portal. What that allows me to do is essentially just make me run like a fucking madman. And now, after Z-Drop Portal, I don't even need red buff anymore because, well, part of the reasons why you want a red buff on Udyr is because you needed a slow to run people down. But With Zizirap Portal and Triforce, I have so much movement speed that I'm a fucking race car at this point that I don't need the slow anymore. The other reason why you needed the red buff on Udyr is for the health regen out of whatever the fuck it's called, out of combat health regen. But Zizirap Portal gives you health regen, so you don't need it anymore. So at this point, it's much better to get blue buff than red buff on Udyr. So we're here, just fucking kill them. And yeah, at this point the game is already pretty much over. Even though you see the score doesn't tell it, right? But look at the goal. It's all about the pressure, guys. All about the map pressure. Taking their towers, denying them experience and everything. Just run this Evelynn down. There's nothing that these guys can do. So yeah, that's the build. Okay, Blood Razor, Tiamat for the wave clear, then Triforce, Zizirap Portal. That's the build of Tiger Sands Udyr. And it's really strong, really fun. And you haven't even seen the final form yet. Wait until I get Blade of the Ruined King. I do like so much fucking damage, it's ridiculous. Don't even need lifesteal, I mean don't even need armor pen because I'm just doing percentage HP damage. This Maokai is gonna fucking melt. Yep, right here, I get Blade of the Ruined King. You can also get like Dead Man's Blade for some HP and even more movement speed. But this game, I was just so fucking fed that, you know, I decided to go for Blade of the Ruined King. It doesn't even matter at this point what I build because I'm just so fed. Look at that, 175 CS. Like level 17. Literally 2-man Baron. Because percentage HP damage, percentage HP damage. I'm just doing so much DPS that just kill Baron so fast. Over here is come in, get the free inhibitor. That's the other good thing about Tiger Sands Udyr is that you build so much attack speed, you have so much free AD that you take towers really, really fast. So anyways guys, that is Tiger Sands Udyr, which is an Evelynn counter. Alright? So hopefully this was somewhat useful to you, and hopefully this gives you like somewhat of an idea of what you need to do in the jungle to indirectly affect lanes. Alright? Especially when you're playing junglers that can't really gank, for example, Tryndamere jungle, right? This is one of the ways how you can indirectly affect your lanes. So yeah, anyways, if you have any questions, you can always ask me. I'm always happy to answer your questions. And yep, thank you for watching, and goodbye.